Hey guys, so I'm just wanting to come on here to kind of talk about a topic that I spoke about in the past. I mean, it's no secret that I'm really not real big on the interracial dating thing.
A few minutes later.
I've been watching black men's responses to black women divesting, which you guys know I'm not a divestment channel. However, in the context of black women opening up their options and finding the best mate for them, be that male or female, but in most cases for black women it's going to be males, I support it in that context.
Cynthia G is a man-hating bitch that makes videos primarily about black men. She has a long history of being a blogger. She makes these videos because she is motivated by financial gain, just like the rest of us. She has a reputation for talking about issues in the black community. However, she has a history of talking about black men in a negative light. It appears she has a bone to pick with these men. Her dad is a homeless drug addict that was a former boxer. He dropped out of boxing to pursue a life of drug addictions. I suspect she takes this angle because she has unresolved abandonment issues that weren't addressed in her childhood. This is a very, very common symptom in the land of social media. Everything is embellished and exaggerated for more clicks and traffic, all for a piece of the pie of the ad revenue. Henry Kissinger famously said the knives are so sharp online because the pie is so small. Moreover, it seems that she has an inferiority complex with how she talks about black men in particular. For example,
They don't feel like they owe you anything. They don't feel like they're connected to you as a large population. Like, how many times are we going to see in different cities black men putting in work to harm you? And then I'm being told, when I say, well, you have a womb, you control who enters into existence. If these men are not going to raise their children,
she claims that it would be a good solution to abort all black male babies. At best, she alludes to it. At worst, she straight out just says that that's a solution to the problems in the black community by aborting all black male babies. She's not looking too far into the future because that's a very short-term solution. And even if she were to go through with that and all her followers, even if the world were to change and turn on its axis and suddenly all black women were to abort all black male babies, it's counterintuitive because wouldn't black women go extinct? Wouldn't black women go extinct because there's no more black men left to procreate with? Because you need black men to create black women and vice versa. We need each other. But she creates this divisive movement online because it's profitable. That's key. That is key. That's the key one. But I don't necessarily have a problem with her making money because we live in a capitalistic society. She has bills just like the rest of us. So I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The problem is that she has no integrity. The problem is that she will say anything. And that's the climate of the world we live in right now. She also fails to mention how black women are not blameless victims in these scenarios. She tells her followers, who are primarily black women, what they want to hear, which is a good blueprint. It's a good game plan. That's how you are able. That's how, if you want to gain notoriety on YouTube, you can't be a centrist. You cannot be down the middle and fair. You have to lean on the extreme of either side, of to the left or to the right. That's kind of how politics is, but also it kind of draws into the online world. For black men and black women, she has to be extremely pro-black woman. She can't be a neutral person, a centrist. No, she can't be. She's obviously not going to be pro-black male because she's a woman and she's appealing to black women. That's her fan base.